everyone, this is Chandan Saria. Welcome to your channel, Sir Chandan Singh. Now, welcoming you all with this tag. Okay, so today we are going to learn about the fundamental concepts of algebra. Okay, the fundamentals of algebra, let's understand. So today's topic is, as you can see, algebra. So let's begin. I tell you, algebra, I will not take more times to talk about what is algebra, but for your small information, if you want, algebra actually word derived from the Arab words, Arabic words it is actually, which means which actually is called al-Zabr, and that's what it becomes, algebra over time. I'm sorry for this, there's a motion, and because I'm recording with using my hands, so it is wiggling. So let's begin without resting at all. So fundamentals of algebra. First thing we need to understand is called what do you mean by variables. Now you have learned variable and you have learned algebra in your fifth lower grades even, but not is the only thing was you have not learned in the name of algebra. For example, if I remind you and someone asks you, what you will add in 5 to get 9. Exactly, that missing number is going to become your variable here. What you will multiply in 7 to get 35. The answer is not important, the answer here. So what is missing, and what missing is here. Now we will use for that, or you might have learned about it. We use variable, and that variable comes like this. Okay, so we use alphabets. So am I right? We use letters. That is like A, B, C. These are the letters we use, and world famous is X, Y, Z, and etc. So you can use any, you can use any of these alphabets. Not only these A to Z, any, but these are mostly used alphabets in algebra for the missing things to find out and all. So let's move to the next part. Variable, again, one more time. Variable means unknown things, and unknown, what is unknown? What is unknown? It is always represented by these all letters, and that is called variables. Means all your alphabets in the equations, you can see that is called variables. The next point we have to discuss is the constants. Exactly, the constant means which cannot vary. Variable means which can vary, which can change, but constant means which is going to be fixed. It will not change. So what will not change? Obviously the things which will not change is your number. Okay, it's your number will not change at all. If you write 5, it will remain 5 in any conditions. Okay, and 5 cannot take any other values. So 5 or any number like 10, 15, 9, 6, and etc. all any numbers you can take it. That is called constant. Okay, so let's move to the next part. After variable and constant, let's make something. If you take any variable, or if I ask you one question like, what you will add in 50, okay, what you will add in 50 to get answer 75. If I add X in it, I'll get 75. So with this unknown number, it is called variables. Now let's understand what is the value of X. We all know that will come 25. Now here the value of X, you got 25. But if I ask you again what you will add in 50 to get answer 65, so I assume let that number be X. Now here I will get X value different than that, that is called 15. Now my x is taking the different number values, right? It's taking different values, so hence that's why I said it's called variable. Variable means it can change, which can vary, and here x is taking different values. As you are, I hope you are getting this. It is taking the different values and hence it's called variables. Let's move to the next part of it, and next part we need to understand is called term. Okay, now what is term? Simple language. Term, if you take variable alone, if I take a variable, like suppose I've written x, it is called term. If I've written 5x, then it is also called term. If I've written 3xy, that is also a term. Okay, so I can say that the term is made up of only variable. If I write this way also, only variable, or constant and variable, constant and variables, or if I write just 3, this is also a term without a variable. So these are all are terms and all are single terms. Okay, so term is made up of your variable, constant. Term is made up of constant, variable, or together, both. So this is what exactly is called terms. Let's move to next part to understand what is called like terms. So fourth point to discuss here about that is called like and unlike terms. Like and unlike terms. It's very simple. Very simple. If I tell you like, if I tell you this is a 5 mangoes, I have 5 mangoes, and you have 19 mangoes. So both have the same or different things. Same, right? So this mango is same at both the places. Now let's understand. If I say I have 5 mangoes and you have 7 apples, do they are same or they are like? No. So this one, I would say this example stands for unlike term, right? So what is not same, they are called unlike terms. What is same is called like term. Now I want you to ask, this mango actually representing what? 19 is representing our constant, right? So 19 is representing our constant. Then what mango is representing? Exactly, you are got it, variable, right? So it is constant. So what is we are not minding here? The constants. Both the places constants are different, but the variable is the variable. This is also a variable, right? So variable is also same. So since they are same, they are called like terms. What they are called? Like one. Whereas here 5 mangoes were there and 7 apples were there. The constants are different, but you can see the variables also different. So we need to focus only on the variables. If the variables are different, then they are called like terms. I hope you understood with this example. Let me give you the more examples over here. So without going anywhere on this page itself, so that you can easily refer entire thing, I'm keeping my camera little at a certain height so that you can see the entire page. Okay, so we are talking about right now the like and unlike terms and this. So let's take the example in the algebraic forms. If I have a 5x and I have a 7x, both are like or unlike? Yes, right, you're right, they are alike because variables are same, right? Now let's take the example like I have 6xy and I have 9x y. Both are, is that these two are also a like term? Can you see the variable xy, and here also the variable is xy? If the variables are same, then they are called like terms. And here also, so this is also called like terms. Now like terms concept is very, very important. I want you to understand very thoroughly, because it will help you to understand the fundamental operations in algebra. So if you understood this like term, then it's very easy for you to the next concepts which I will take in the next classes. Okay, so focus here. Now if I give the example like this, or if I put the number like this, 5xy and 7xz, is that their variables are same? No. If the variables are not same, they are called, what is called? Unlike term. So this is, both are unlike term. This is called like term. More example, if you have like this 5x square y and you have a 7yx square. Now here, very important example this is. Here I have written x squared y, and here I have written yx squared. But if you see it very closely, I'll take my camera closer to this example. If you see it, what do you think? It is like or unlike? If your answer is like, then you are absolutely right. And if you have a little bit of a doubt about this, let's understand. See here, this x is a squared right here, and x here also squared, and y here single, that is index is 1, here index is also 1, so both are same, and hence they are called like term. They're also like term. So maybe it is written in any sequence, remember that, any sequence, but the things are same, the variables are same, then they are called like terms. But if I write like this, 5ax square y and 7y squared x, if you see, it's very tricky thing here. If you not carefully watched it, you will miss the term. And my question is whether it is like or unlike. Take your time. Yes, if you give an answer unlike term, then it is absolutely correct. Why it is correct? See here, x is squared here, but here y is squared. Okay, x is squared and here is y squared, and here is y is single and here is x is single. So obviously this is not going to be a like term, so it is going to be a unlike term. And I hope you understood this beautiful concepts of algebra, and definitely it will help you to understand the further lessons of mine. Keep following, keep subscribing, and don't forget to put your comments in a comment box. Ta-da, bye bye, take care, have a nice day.